Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another weekend in my life. So it is Saturday morning at 9:15 and we got up a little bit late this morning because we were out late last night because we went to see Zach Bryan, which was so amazing. Griffin was going with some of his friends and someone like backed out last minute and I got that extra ticket. So that was super awesome, and it's amazing that he doesn't like allow resale for profit with his tickets because I don't think that they are like that expensive to begin with. And also his like floor general admission seats, if you just like get there when the doors open, you get amazing seats. I mean, we were literally second row behind the stage. We did have to stand for a really long time, but it was really fun. So thankful for the experience. I'm really happy I got to see him live because I do actually like really like his music. And I have been listening to him prior to the concert, so I was kind of hoping that I would somehow end up being able to go, and it ended up working out. But this weekend's mission, I'm honestly feel like my life is a little bit all over the place and I've just been feeling pretty chaotic lately just because I feel like there's just constantly so much that needs to be done. So I have a lot to get done this weekend. I'll just put my to-do list on screen here for you guys. But our mission today is to first go get some food and coffee in our system from Mamaka Bowls, of course. It's basically a weekend tradition at this point. Then I'm going on a mission with Griffin's mom. I think we're going to a store called Craftex, and they, I think, just have like a lot of kind of like bulk amounts of like craft related stuff, but they have like a lot of candles, lanterns, hurricane vases, and that kind of thing, which is some stuff that I need for the wedding. So we're just gonna go check that stuff out. But outside of that today, I've got some brand deal content to get and film, and also our place is a mess and have some laundry to do and stuff. So the usual weekend things, but also just trying to get some things in order. It's future me from this vlog, and I wanted to drop in and tell you all how I will be styling my hair for the way it is in the end of this vlog and going into a new week. Love washing my hair on Sundays, and I love even more having my hair styled and done so I don't have to worry about it during the week. I have washed my hair and it is air dried and I don't have anything in it. It's just my natural hair right now, as you all can see. Definitely really curly and frizzy as well. So let's try out the TYMO Ring hair straightening comb together. Anything that makes styling my hair more quick and more easy, I am all about it. Let's open her up and see what's inside. TYMO Ring Plus comes with some combs, which is super helpful, especially for those of us with thick hair like myself. Cutie little mini handheld detangling brush, gloves so you don't burn your hands. I'm always really impressed with the design of TYMO products because I feel like they're always super lightweight and innovative. Now for the grand reveal. I love the color of this. It is so lightweight. I've never seen any sort of styling tool look like this, so I'm super intrigued and really excited to try it out with you all. So these dense clips basically are what allows for the TYMO Ring to really just straighten your hair in one quick pass. Your hair doesn't get stuck in them, and it's really just such a sleek design. Another before shot from the front. Using the clips they conveniently sent to keep my hair nice and secured. So the TYMO Ring heats up at just 60 seconds, which is so incredible for efficiency purposes. It has 5 temperature levels for all different hair types. It ranges from 266 degrees Fahrenheit to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna just detangle this piece of hair so that everything goes smoothly. As you can see, she's super curly and frizzy. We're all heated up now, so let's give it a go. Wait, are you kidding me? Is my hair actually straight right now? No way. You guys, this was just one pass through. I am shocked. The ring has even heat distribution, which is really great for preventing you from like frying your hair. This is truly just so incredible because it is basically just combining the function of brushing your hair and straightening your hair, but in one tool. I cannot believe how easy this is. And I love that there's a 360-degree swivel cord so you can really get your hair from all angles. I'm also a big fan of the safety features. It automatically shuts off in 60 minutes, which is really great for those of us who always stress about whether or not we've unplugged our hair tools. As you can see, I'm getting like right up on my root, and it has an anti-scald design so I don't have to worry about like burning my scalp. Can we talk about this before and after? I mean, my hair is so shiny and so sleek, and it literally took me like 10 minutes to just go through this whole side of my hair. I'm gonna finish this curly frizzy side and then show y'all the finished result. Here is the finished look of my hair. This finished look is just too good. I'm so in shock with how just good my hair feels and how shiny it is. I can already tell y'all the TYMO Ring is my new go-to for styling my hair straight. I want to check out the TYMO Ring for yourself down below and get results like these. Be sure to click the link in my description box and check it out. Y'all can use the code here on screen and in the description box as well to save some money on the TYMO Ring. Be sure to check them out, and thank you so much to TYMO for sponsoring this portion of today's video and for giving me some killer hair. Okay guys, today has been such a long, hot, but productive day. Mission accomplished with going to Craft X today. We literally got basically all of the decor for the wedding taken care of in terms of like tablescape and table type things. So if you're in Houston, definitely check that place out because they had a ton of stuff. I know I'm doing all of my florals through Something Borrowed Blooms, which is saving me so much money because I've been creating content for them in exchange for credit, so I'm not really gonna have to pay anything at all for my florals. But just for context for you all, to show how much cheaper it is than actual florals, for me to get all of the bridesmaid bouquets, boutonnieres, grand centerpieces, large centerpieces, the stands that I'm renting like 60 candles, garland for our long tables for the bridal party, basically literally like every floral imaginable. I'm gonna have a setup that I'm literally copying from Something Borrowed Blooms Instagram, but with the collection I'm using. And I'm gonna reuse everything from that setup for my reception for like centerpieces for tables, and I'm gonna use all of my bridesmaid bouquets as centerpieces and stuff as well. Everything that I'm running Something Borrowed Blooms, it's about $1,900, I wanna say. And if you use my code, I think it's Abby30, it saves you $30 off, or Abby20, I can't remember. I'll leave it on screen. Your order of $250 or more, so obviously more savings there for you. And I can't recommend them enough. I absolutely have loved being able to create content for them because it's exciting since I'm obviously using them. We got the vases to put my bridesmaid bouquets in. We got all of the votives today and all of the candles to go in the votives. We were doing like a full-on cost analysis in the middle of the store. My camera just ran out of space, so I'm gonna be on my phone for a second. But we got everything we basically needed because since I'm reusing all of the florals, decor-wise on the tables, we're not doing much. A lot of the centerpieces through Something Borrowed Blooms already have like a base that they're in, and they're really nice. So you're not really having to pay for the base too. You're getting the floral and the base for the centerpieces. So I don't have to worry about the centerpieces that I'm repurposing, but the bridesmaid bouquets do need vases for the tables. So for all of the bridesmaid bouquets, we got vases for those, and then some little wreaths to go around the bottom of the bridesmaid bouquets in their vase. And we got all the votives that we think we need and all of the little candles to go inside the votives, and they're just like the little speckled, like kind of champagne silvery color that are like gold on the inside. So it feels really good to like have everything taken care of. All the other decor I'm running through Something Borrowed Blooms because I also have decor as well, and it's really just gonna be like pillar candles and stuff like that. So I really just have to get a few more little things for like the ceremony and like for cocktail tables, but other than that, like the actual dinner tables are covered, which just feels so good and is a huge weight off my chest. And granted, I don't even have my floor plan yet, but I know the inventory of tables and I know our head count. So I kind of made like a guesstimated floor plan for myself on all seated. And that's kind of how I figured out how many votives I would need. Basically doing 5 for the largest round tables because you want to do an odd number so it's not too symmetrical. And then 3 for the smaller round tables. And then they'll just kind of be like scattered throughout the long table with garland for the bridal party. And then we'll reuse some of the pillar candles from the ceremony on the long banquet like style table for the bridal party as well. But now the biggest thing is linens and figuring out like the flatware because I cannot figure that out to save my life because I'm such a visual person. Let's try on haul time. Garage sent me some pieces and this is what I wore today all day, and it's like the comfiest elevated basic outfit ever. I love this black. I'll leave everything linked down below. This isn't sponsored, but I just want to show you all what they sent me. I was able to pick out some stuff, so really excited to share it with you all for just some staples to have in my wardrobe this summer. Love this hook detail down the side. It just is your everyday basic black tee, but just elevated to be something that isn't like every other basic black tee. I feel like you could dress this up into like a going out outfit really easily, or you could wear it really casually like I did today. But it's very cute, very comfortable, really great quality. These cargos are like the cargos of my dreams. I will say they are a bit big on my waist, but I could have probably sized down. They just have your typical cargo pockets. I love that they're just like straight leg, so they really sit nicely around the ankle. The length is perfect for me, and I'm like 5'5". They're super flattering on the butt, and I love where they sit on my waist. I picked out this really cute swimmy because I knew I wanted some more like white, off-white swimsuits for my season of life of being a fiance. So this one's like crochet, and it's just like your typical little triangle tie bikini. Super, super cute, and like a cream crochet, but then the underneath is white, which I kind of like that it's not like just your basic everyday white swimsuit. These are the bottoms. They are so cute. Once again, just the crochet with the tie detail. I got a small in these, I believe. I bought a garage swimsuit last summer, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. Such good quality, fits so good, and you're not paying like $100 for the top and $100 for the bottom. They're super affordable and really great quality. Then we have these super cute parachute pants. These are like an army green color. They're like your typical super oversized parachute pants, but I love they have little drawstring cords so you can make them fit how you want. I got a small in these. They have tons of pockets. They just kind of balloon at the bottom. Once again, really flattering, and I love the color of these because I don't have any pants in this color. And I love the drawstrings because if you want to wear them low rise, you can totally do that and just adjust the drawstrings to make them for low rise, or if you want to wear a more high rise, you can, and it still looks good. Then I have this basic white like Henley crop top. I just wanted some more basic white shirts that I could wear with pants like these or with leggings or something. I feel like all of my crop tops have just gotten so dingy over the years. And we've got these jeans. These are the vintage straight from Garage, so they basically just go like straight down. I really like the wash of these. I don't really have many jeans in this wash, and I got a size 3, and I will say I had to dance a little bit to get in them, but now that they're on, they actually fit like pretty perfect. Like there's hardly a gap, and they don't feel like too tight in my stomach area. I'm pretty bloated right now, but they fit like my thighs perfectly. But if you want more of a looser look, definitely size up, I would say. But I would say they're true to size. I'm just typically like a 4 in jeans, I would say. Sometimes a 6, and I went with the 3. And I knew that was risky, but I could have done a 5 and just had like more of a looser look, but then it probably would have been too big in the waist. So keep that in mind. Here's a better look if you couldn't tell in the other clip, but yeah, you just go straight down. So this is like the cutest little corset top, and I absolutely love it. I mean, look at the pattern on it. I just feel like it's so feminine, but like bridal at the same time, the white and blue. So I love the pattern. It's corset. I got a small, and I will say like when buttoning it, it feels really tight in this area. So maybe size up on this if you're in between sizes, but it is stretching the back, so it does have give. It's just when you're buttoning it, you're kind of like, oh, is this gonna go on? And then it does. But I absolutely love this. I normally don't like corset tops because I feel like they make the cup part too big for people with like small chests, but this is like perfect because like I actually fill it out, and that never happens. Everything linked down below, and thank you so much to Garage for sending me these things. I always get questions about how I just like manage things and get everything done. This is just some honesty hour for you guys right now. Chances are if things are busy in one area of my life, I'm completely neglecting another area. And what I've been neglecting lately, or we as a couple have been neglecting because we've both been busy, is basically keeping things organized. Our downstairs isn't terrible right now because we picked up before people came over before the concert last night. Got a mountain of laundry. I'm trying to fill this up so I can start some. All this to fold. It's just my stuff's everywhere, and it's just so stressful. So this is what I mean by not everything's always orderly. Like people either have people clean their space, or they just have a lot of time, so their place always looks neat. But I'm just letting you all know that, you know, being an influencer is not always all it looks like, because it looks like this a lot of times too when you're balancing a million other things. And I just had all my Garage clothes here in the hallway, and I am in the middle of picking them up and all the packaging from them, so we love that.
it's 5:30. I'm going to FaceTime my maid of honor best friend Logan here soon because we're going to go over some things for the bachelorette trip. But before I do that, I just got these packages in the mail. This is from Pacifica, a little collaboration with The Little Mermaid for the new movie. Look at all these cutie little products. Love. Thank you so much, Pacifica. And then Alani News sent me some things, which is like so full circle. Love it. I got their little energy sticks, cherry slush and Hawaiian shaved ice. I love this flavor so much. This really cute little blender bottle and the Juicy Peach 12-pack of these guys. I love these so much. So good. This will be great for when I do my morning workouts and don't have coffee beforehand, because that has been happening lately.
It's been a long time coming, but we're finally getting ready for bed. It's almost midnight, and I've basically been working all evening on YouTube stuff and that kind of thing. So I finished up editing my YouTube video for tomorrow, linking, making the thumbnail, getting it scheduled and everything, so that feels great. I finished planning my podcast episode for the most part. I just have to like pull my quote, goal, and gratitude for the week like I normally do. I've got my podcast Instagram post ready to go. I placed the H-E-B curbside order for tomorrow after F45. I'm having to go to a different H-E-B because they didn't have my Olipop that I like literally love and live off of. So, but it's fine because it's close to the Trader Joe's that I'm gonna go to tomorrow. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but part of the reason why I was really stressed earlier too is because we were going to attempt meal prepping this week for the first time, like actually making all the meals like on Sunday and then having everything for the week. I was stressing myself out because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're gonna have to cook on top of everything else tomorrow that I have to do. I realized I forgot to skip HelloFresh this week, which we obviously need to do for meal prepping. So we have 3 meals, and Griffin has a flag football tournament next weekend, so he's not gonna be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. So it would be pointless to meal prep at all this week because 3 nights this week we have HelloFresh, and the other 3 nights it's just gonna be me. So I decided we're gonna meal prep our lunches for this week and have lunch every day basically, and then I'm gonna do my dinners for Friday, Saturday, Sunday meal prep. So I will show y'all the recipes I'm making for that tomorrow when I pick up the groceries. And then when we come back from Florida, I think we're gonna like try and get in a habit of doing that, hopefully to just make my life easier and hopefully maybe save a little bit of money, because HelloFresh is great and really convenient and it works really well for our lifestyle, but it is, I mean, you're paying a premium for that, obviously. And I'm fine with it. It's not like it's breaking my budget right now or anything, thankfully, but you know, obviously want to save money where we can. If it works for us, it makes our lives easier, why not save money too? So I went ahead and drafted like all of my Instagram stories for Garage, because they aren't like paying me to do anything. I'm literally just like doing all of it on my own, but they just wanted to send me some things to feature on my socials. So obviously showed the haul here in YouTube, and I took like mirror pictures of most things today, and then I got pictures of my actual outfit today. So I went ahead and like drafted the stories for each of those for when I get the affiliate links from them. And then I have a reel ready to post tomorrow. I'm like really trying to be on top of my social media content creator game, if you can't tell. Again, with the actual to-do list. We got a lot done today. Getting all of those, the core things was great. I signed up for the affiliate program that I needed to for Garage so I can get my affiliate links. I got my pictures for Instagram for InFeed. I have my podcast Instagram InFeed picture. I filmed my try on haul for Garage. I paused HelloFresh for next week. Ordered groceries. I edited and scheduled the video. And I finished planning the podcast. Biggest priority tomorrow, posting Instagram Reel/TikTok, filming my sponsorship integration that I need to film tomorrow, meal prepping lunch for the week, and recording my podcast and working out. Those are the big 5 tomorrow. And then cleaning whatever I can. If I can't really clean anything tomorrow, I'll just spot clean and then do all the heavier cleaning on Friday when I'm off of work for Memorial Day, because we have off Friday and Monday, thankfully.
Morning, happy Sunday. I'm sitting in my little reading chair that I love so much, but I got up around 7 and I'm going to an 8:30 workout class, and I have to leave here probably in about 20-25 minutes. But I went ahead and walked Ella, and I had my overnight oats, and I've been sipping on
my Alani Nu peach drink that y'all saw this morning. I'm just drinking like half of it because I definitely have better workouts when I have caffeine in my system because I feel like I just have more energy to push myself. I don't typically have coffee before my morning workouts when I do work out in the morning, which isn't all the time. It's usually like maybe a few days a week. I especially needed it this morning because I did not. I was like tossing and turning all night and it took me forever to fall asleep. So I am drinking half of that, and then I don't want to drink the whole thing because it would be like way too much caffeine for me in a day. So I still want to have a coffee after I work out, so that's why I only drink half right now. But I'm gonna read some of Atomic Habits while I sit here and just kind of kill time before I have to go. And I have grocery pickup scheduled for later, so that's great. But I wanted to say, if you ever struggle with like falling asleep at night, which I have been struggling with so much lately, and I know I've talked about it in vlogs before this one. Lately, what I've been doing is basically just like praying, but expressing ridiculous amounts of gratitude. So just being like absolutely almost delusional with the amount of gratitude I'm expressing. I lay there and I'll just like thank God for like every little thing I can think of. And I feel like when I journal, I try to make it this super specific way of expressing gratitude, and it almost makes it inauthentic. But when you're just laying in bed and like thinking about life, like I was just thinking about the most random things last night. I was like, I'm so thankful I got to go to a concert Friday night. I'm so thankful that I get to work with cool brands. And my camera just died, but basically just running through like a list in my head of every single little thing I can think of. Or I'm thankful for a good conversation I had with a friend today. I'm thankful that everything was in stock at the grocery store that I wanted. Just like running through those kinds of things, and it kind of just, you'll eventually fall asleep when you're like running through those things in your head. It's like counting sheep, but gratitude version. And it worked for me last night. I was having a really hard time falling asleep, and when I started like running through that in my head, I eventually fell asleep. So try it out if you're struggling. And I'm hesitant to use like melatonin because I typically do get like questionable dreams, not necessarily nightmares, but like just weird dreams that I don't like. And then I do sometimes get groggy in the morning. So maybe I just need to find like a good melatonin that doesn't do all of that. But I also just don't want to become reliant on it, you know? Here's my workout outfits. These are TNA butter fabric from Aritzia that I got last year. I love these so much. I used to feel a lot more confident wearing bike shorts to spin classes because spin classes are like dark inside, but F45 is like bright. So honestly, it took a lot of courage for me to be able to just like show up to F45 wearing bike shorts because I definitely am self-conscious in bike shorts. I just like kind of always have been, but it's just so hot now that it's a lot more comfortable to work out in bike shorts sometimes. I have to just appreciate the fact that I have a body that I can move, and it doesn't really matter about how I think it may look. So kind of just trying to step into that mindset. And then this Free to Be Lulu sports bra, my typical white one, and then this little long sleeve Aritzia top. Finished my workout and it was so good. Today's was perfectly like challenging without just like completely ridding me of all my energy, you know? So we love that. But I got my iced vanilla latte with oat milk from Tiny's. This is just like a Sunday tradition at this point. I think I've come here every Sunday for like the last month and a half, but it's just so good. I can only make my coffee at home taste like this if I have Alfred's vanilla syrup, and I just don't right now, and I don't want to spend $20 on it. I'll just spend a crazy amount on getting it instead, but it's for the experience. And now we're gonna go head to HEB and pick up our groceries, and then I'm gonna run in Trader Joe's and grab a few things as well. I'm home from the 3 stores I went to. Let's do a quick grocery haul. So starting out with Trader Joe's, I'm going to tell you guys what some of the ingredients are for in terms of meal prep. And I will be making lunch meal prep today, but as far as the dinner recipe goes, I won't be making that in this week's vlog. So watch the next vlog if you want to see that one. But I'm honestly just using TikTok recipes, so it's really not that special. But Trader Joe's, frozen mango, frozen acai. I've been making acai bowls at home during lunch, like with some toast. Been so good. I got these roasted red peppers and bell peppers and onions for my dinner meal prep later this week. Some crunchy curls because I finally had them again. Got some jasmine rice, 2 of these coconut date bars, chocolate bars, whatever. I got these for Griffin. Mango, dried mango slices, baby avocados. I have been kind of like wanting to eat avocados again recently. I have been like very anti-avocado lately. Maybe just have some avocado toast because I have some sourdough that I need to be eating and using up before we go out of town. I got some hand soap to go in the bathroom upstairs. fruit and vegetable wash, especially because I have the veggies from the garden that I got from Griffin's mom yesterday, and then also just for our regular stuff. Trader Joe's had these, and I love trying out body washes, and they're so affordable at Trader Joe's, and it smelled really good. So I'm gonna try that out. And then I love how cheap their candles are, and this one's new too. It's the salted caramel and pistachio, but it doesn't want to focus. Vegan mayonnaise, I always like to have this on hand because it's in a lot of like recipes. I got this for Griffin because he really likes this trail mix. And then I got cowboy caviar because I think this isn't in the recipe that I'm making this weekend for dinners, but it's basically like crock pot salsa chicken. So I'm gonna use this mild salsa from HEB that I bought. And it's like their fresh one, so I figured that'd be better than like canned salsa or whatever. But I got some cowboy caviar, and I think I'm gonna throw that in there and then have these on the side and eat it with rice. And I think that'll be really good. Cowboy caviar. Moving on to HEB, Belvitas, salt, butter, more vanilla vegan protein, bag of Dots pretzels, coconut water for acai bowls, more vanilla Greek yogurt for my overnight oats, orange juice for my protein smoothies, more creamer, the cookie butter califia that I've been getting since like November. Y'all know I freaking love this stuff, and I'm so glad HEB has it now. And sweet and vanilla almond milk for lots of things. Smoothies, overnight oats, all the goods. 2 red onions, 2 zucchinis, 1 yellow pepper, and 1 red pepper. And all of these are gonna be for the lunch meal prep that I'm making today. And then 2 limes, which I'm gonna use this for the salsa chicken bowls later this week. It's also for the salsa chicken bowls later this week. Some peanut butter, some baby potatoes. I'm going to use these potatoes and then these red ones that I got from Griffin's mom's garden. And use the herbs I got from her garden as well to make the meal prep today. So it'll be for lunch, it's gonna be potatoes diced up, the 2 packs of these diced up, and the 2 red onions, the 2 zucchini, and then the peppers cut up on a sheet pan and kind of make it all at once. And we'll have that for lunches this week, so that'll be really good. I believe the girl's out on screen who inspired the recipe. She's the same one that has the salsa chicken recipe that I saw, but I'm tweaking it a little bit. Got some English muffins, got some taco seasoning packets because that's gonna go in the crock pot as well with the salsa and the cowboy caviar. Got some Purely Elizabeth granola. I am waiting on the day that HEB freaking has this flavor. I know some HEBs have like 2 of their flavors, but this is my favorite. Purely Elizabeth, if you're watching, please start carrying this in HEB. Please. I should have gotten more bags because Griffin's been eating this at breakfast now, so we go through it so insanely fast, so I may have to go to the store again later this week, especially if I'm having it at lunch. But honestly, if I'm eating the meal prep stuff for lunch, I won't be having acai bowls, so we should be good. Got more coffee pods from Target so I can have my coffee at home. And then I got these to have on the side with the salsa chicken bowls. I would have gotten the regular ones, but they were out of stock, so I got these Make It Spicy ones. Then I got strawberries because I blend a few of these up for my overnight oats. And then this from Target as well. Love this popcorn so much. And then I have a ton of Olippops in this bag right here, the cream soda ones. And then from Target, I also got this little plant. I wouldn't have bought this if it was more than $10. But it's a hanging plant, and we actually have a hook on the ceiling in the office for a hanging plant because the lady before us that lived here had one. And I love that this one's fake, so I'm not gonna have to like actually worry about, you know, keeping it alive. But I'm gonna hang it, and I'm so excited because it'll be such a nice little touch in the corner of the office. And we already have like meal prep containers, but I have like accidentally melted the lid of 2. And we just, I feel like needed a few more, especially if we're gonna be having meal prep lunch or dinner for both of us. So I got these because I feel like this is a good size for like lunch, but it may end up being too small, so we'll see. Totally forgot to mention it, but from HEB, I also got 2 packs of chicken breast for meal prep later this week. Small, but she's so cute. I love it. Currently making an English muffin and some egg whites, and my hair is like basically dry, and I need to film the sponsorship integration for this video since it's almost dry. It's still a little wet in the back, but I was hoping to film it before Griff and I went to thrift shop because we are looking for some clothes for him for Gulf Coast Jam, which I may have mentioned already. We're going to Petty Cash here in Houston because I think they have something on Sundays where they just have like a lot of good stuff or something. I don't know, saw it on TikTok. So we're gonna see if anything's there for him. And I'm making myself some egg whites and an English muffin now because I haven't really ate lunch or anything yet, and probably gonna have one of those coconut date bars from Trader Joe's. But I got my podcast recorded, which feels really good, and getting through the laundry, gonna have a lot to fold
when I get home or tomorrow or something. Really the rest of the day, the biggest things, I really want to get that sponsorship integration filmed, but I may be able to do it when we come home. But I think we're going over to Griffin's parents later tonight because one of his sisters just came home from college, so we're gonna see her, and I'm assuming we'll probably eat dinner over there. But I need to make the lunch meal prep still today, and I need to go ahead and like schedule the podcast episode for tomorrow, finish the lunch, probably come home after we thrift shop and film it, and then go to his parents. But hopefully the lighting will be okay by the time I get back, because it's already 2 now and it's gonna take 30 minutes to get there. Heading in to meet Griffin at Petty Cash in Montrose. I did get to film the intro part of my brand deal, so I just have to do the actual part of me doing my hair and the after shot of it, and I'll do that when I get home. I'm wearing this garage outfit that I showed y'all yesterday, just the garage tee, parachute pants, and then my Adidas Falcons, and my little Princess Polly purse. I feel like this is a very thrifty type of outfit just to go thrifting, so. 5:30 and I'm wrapping up meal prepping. I cut up the red potatoes and then the baby gold potatoes, and I'm kind of doing shifts of making the potatoes in this air fryer, and I just do 400 degrees on the air fry setting for 10 minutes, and then I mix everything around and then do 10 more minutes, or about 10 more minutes. It's probably like 6 or 7 actually. I just check on it to make sure it's not burning. But these just have avocado oil on them and garlic salt, garlic powder, and smoked paprika. So those potatoes are done. I'm about to throw in the other ones, and then I have the oven preheated to 400, and I cut up 2 red onions and did the same exact seasoning on the red onion, and then a yellow pepper and a red bell pepper, and this is the apple chicken sausage. So I'm gonna throw these in there, and I have 1 more pack of chicken sausage to cut up, and I'll put them on 1 smaller pan. So I'll have all those in there for, I think the girl said 30 minutes in the video, but that sounds a little long, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. And I forgot to mention I also did some of this fresh thyme from Griffin's mom's garden as well on the potatoes. So those will be really good, and you could like sub this for rice or pasta, but I just wanted to do potatoes since we got them from the garden. But I'm about to throw in the second batch of potatoes now. It's 6:45, we're about to head over to Griffin's parents for dinner. I'm waiting on all these to like cool off a good bit before I stick them in the fridge. I am so exhausted. I've been just doing so much today. It's been a very productive Sunday, but my feet freaking hurt. I've been standing and running around so much this weekend. But it feels really good to have gotten everything that I got done, because I'm like not behind on anything going into the week, I guess. Only thing I'm behind on is folding laundry, but I'm always behind on that. But I can work on that throughout this week. So yeah, it's 6:45. Hopefully gonna go to bed before 10 tonight. That's the goal. But my overnight oats already made. I just scheduled the podcast to go up, and all the lunch is meal prepped. I'm kind of regretting doing potatoes because I started thinking about it when I was making them, and I was like, these probably are not going to like reheat well, because I feel like they're just gonna be too moist or something. I don't know, we'll see. Rice probably would have been better and also a lot easier, but I wanted to use the potatoes, so whatever, we'll see. I'll eat it regardless. It's 9:30 and I'm taking a look at my weekend to-do list to see where we ended off with. Definitely didn't get any cleaning done this weekend, besides like wiping down the kitchen and everything after meal prepping today, but it's okay. I'll just clean on Friday before we go out of town, and it'll be nice to have like a deep clean done before we go out of town, so when we come back it's clean. Got the pod recorded, got my TikTok posted, and I filmed my sponsorship integration, thankfully. I think we ended in a good place. I really need to ship out a Poshmark order tomorrow though. That's like a big priority for sure. And then tomorrow morning before work, I'll probably start editing this vlog since I need to submit it to the brand. I'm gonna go ahead and close it off though. Thank you all so much for joining me on this fun little weekend of my life. But I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my podcast, In Bloom Podcast, if you want more content. I have new episodes every Monday morning at 5 a.m. Central Time. And turn on post notifications, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, follow me on social media, all the jazz. You all know the deal. And I will see you all in my next video.